Hi folks, and greetings from our Kuba Design YouTube channel. Today is the shortly review and comparing video of two G-Wagons you can see behind me. That's a G500 Squared as in the original, and this one comes without the portal axles. So what's the difference? Many customers and friends all over the world ask me what's the difference if we build a G-Wagon 4x4 Squared on the portal axles and without them. What's the portal axle itself? It raises and headers the overall height of the car on the axle itself. So it raises the difference between a road and your edge of axle. So you raise not just the suspension as itself with the frame, but overall suspension from underneath. So you can get the barriers like the rocks, mountains, water and other like desert and the mud swamp without any crucial issuing with your suspension. But if we talk about the car without the portal axles, they're not installed there on the wheels, I mean on the axle, on the edges. So your road height is not that high, and you cannot use this car as a good off-road. So what does it mean? We installed the spacers on the wheels, the huge spacers, and there is a very big issue when you come off-road on a swamp or a desert or a rock. You can just screw your axle and your wheels could be like screwed off. That's a very big difference. And this original off-road car, this is just like a decorative show-off car, so comes only for regular roads. And this car can get all the barriers it has because the portal axles are professionally made and made with specific materials and produced on the professional manufacturer. So it has a warranty, and we provide installation along with the selling them itself. So if you want to build a real 4x4, or it even explains to 6x6 itself, G-Wagons or and many other cars, when you just raise your car on the spacers, just wanna show you, just look at this. For example, you can see the huge rubber spacers that raises the car from suspension on the frame. That's a good variation. Also with the huge spacers on the wheels. That's a cheaper variation. But if you want to raise it as it should be, you need to install this big thing called the portal axle. Maybe some customers don't know what's that. And just to explain on what could it do, I'll show you later on our next off-road video where we can test those two cars. But that won't be a real off-road, because if we get to any problem road on this car, those wheels could be screwed off. So let's get closer to the end. To install all the needed parts on this car, you need to adjust and play a little bit with them, because it's not that easy to raise the car without very simple knowledge of technical parts itself as they should be, and the overall result on the end. On this car, it's enough just to install the heavy portal axles on the axle itself, on the edges, because it's a very big heavy thing. Just install it, adjust, and that's all. But on this car, to get a proper raise and to avoid any vibrations and you're hidden on the road, so for proper installation on this car and on this car, we provide at our professional Kuba Design workshop. And there's of course a very big difference in price. This car is way cheaper, for nearly $15,000 just for overall look, but this one raises up to $40,000. So put your likes. I hope you like this video. See ya next on our off-road videos and maybe some daily comparison videos. Put your likes, subscribe.